What's up, guys? Justino here. I am filming this way too late in the evening, but I know I'm not gonna have time to do it tomorrow, and then that would leave just Wednesday, and we still have 2 more rounds to cover. But here we are in round 3. We have Archer on the left, and then forgive me, my friend, on the right. I don't remember his name. I have played against him a couple times, and I do believe that this is a branded Despia mirror match. I'm not sure how their decks differ here, but Archer actually has been wanting to be on a feature match. He told me that he wanted to be on one, so I was like, yeah, sure, I'll get you on one. I think I was trying to get him on one last week, but or on like a Saturday, and I couldn't. So today I went ahead, or during this locals, I went ahead and did him the favor of getting him on a feature match. But we see the player on the right, normal summon a Luber. Add Branded Fusion, activate Branded Fusion, sending Albaz and Scythe for Albion. And then we see Albion activate here, and then Archer's going to go ahead and chain Serenir, targeting to banish the Scythe. Do you have to discard for Albion? I don't think you discard for Albion, do you? Don't you just activate it? Either way. Oh, no, he's banishing. I'm fucking stupid. Banishing Dramaturge and Aluber to make fucking Masquerade, and then new chain effective Dramaturge to special summon itself, and then go ahead and activate Fusion Destiny. That's crazy. Probably Dasher and Celestial, but he's gonna bring out DPE as well. I remember I thought about trying to play those cards again this format, but then I was like, hey, yo, hold up. Ishizu shuffle back your bricks, smile. Like that just that just doesn't sound like a fun time. That's the fucking first thing I would do. Like affect the DPE. It's like chain Medora, target Celestial, Dasher, and DPE. Like maybe not even DPE, or just like target DPE and Dasher, and then you just leave like a dead Celestial, and then they have a brick in their deck. But we see our opponent passed turn there. I'm not sure how what's his face leaves the board. Albion? Oh, I think he went a DPE effect, popping Albion and Serenir. That's what he did. And then effect the Serenir to send Branded Retribution. And then he's gonna go ahead and trigger Albion in the end phase here. He's activating Zombie World. And then that's interesting in the main deck. And then in the end phase, he's gonna set, I think that's Branded Expulsion off of the Albion, and I believe there's the pass turn motion. Quick standby main there. We see Archer activate Fight for Patchwork, and then a Branded Expulsion is going to get activated here. It's going to tribute off the DPE. Does it tribute? But it's going to reborn. Is that Scythe? That has to be Scythe. I'm actually going to look up Expulsion. It's a card I'm not extremely familiar with. But activate the effect of... It's going to reborn Serenir and Scythe. And then it's going to activate the effect of Scythe on summon. We see Archer go ahead and add Chain and Poly here. Let me read Expulsion. Tribute 1 fusion monster, then target 2... Why would you tribute... I don't know why you would tribute DPE. What was the whole point? Like, why not just tribute the Masquerade? I don't know. I don't know about that one. We see Archer go ahead and normal summon the Aluber here. Thinking on what he's going to add. He is Scythe locked at this point. Aluber is going to go ahead and grab him the Branded in red. Pretty good choice because it's going to allow him to play on his opponent's turn. Going to go ahead and enter battle phase. Declare an attack with Aluber into the Scythe. I'm not sure why his Aluber is being sent to the grave unless Expulsion they can't attack. No, it didn't even get summoned off Expulsion. The fuck? I'm assuming he passed turn here to his opponent, and then in like the standby phase he's gonna activate Branded in red, targeting the Aluber though. I'm confused. But yeah, I think it's his opponent's turn right now. I'm just gonna make Quiritis with Dramaturge and Aluber, and then Dramaturge effect to reborn itself. Sorry, I'm talking really slow because I'm trying to understand the game state a little bit. I think I looked away for a second to DB. It should be his opponent's turn. I think he did draw for turn. Yeah, he did. Normal summon Necro World Banshee. Dude, I don't know how Luber died. That's it. Normal summon Necro World Banshee. How is his Dramaturge dying? Did he activate? I think he activated Quiritis. So it made his Dramaturge 0, so then normal summon Banshee hits over it. And then Masquerade is able to hit over Saronir. I think that's what happened. So I think his Dramaturge is at 0 attack. Our opponent on the right, that is. We see Saronir trigger. Oh my god. Yeah, we see Saronir trigger again, and it's going to go ahead and dump Branded Fusion. Opponent, I believe, passed the turn. He's going to activate Branded Retribution in the graveyard to go ahead and add back Branded Fusion to the hand. Normal summon Edgem Chain here. Let me read Retribution. I just did a deck profile of this card. I'm not even familiar with what it does. We see him activate a Polymerization here. You can banish this card, target a branded spell or trap card, add it to your hand. Nice. From your grave, of course. He's going to fuse with Adlib, I think Tragedy, and Chain for Chimera. Probably Chainlink 1 Chimera, Chainlink 2 Chainlink 2 Tragedy, Chainlink 3 Chain. Opponent's trying to go Chainlink 4 Dramaturge. I think Dramaturge targets, so you can't target the Chimera. It does in fact target. You cannot negate the Chimera here because Poly is in the graveyard. Okay, so yeah, I was right. It was Chimera 1, Tragedy 2, Chain 3, and then it better not have been Dramaturge 4. That Chimera better resolve because if it doesn't, that's not right. Dude, somebody explain to me how Aluber died. Archer, you're probably watching this. Why did Aluber go to the graveyard earlier? I don't understand. Because I don't know. I don't get it. Oh, he had an Adlib as well. So Adlib was probably Chainlink 2 to Reborn. Or was it Dramaturge? Chimera popping the Masquerade. And then he's going to activate Branded Fusion. Does Adlib... Sorry. Adlib Reborn is any Despia monster? Oh, yeah, any Despia monster. Okay, so yeah, he chose to bring out the Dramaturge. We see Branded Fusion activate, sending Lubellion and Albaz. And then he's going to fuse into an Albion. Going to go and, I believe, activate the Albion here. Just thinking on what targets to use. Banishing Chain and Albaz for a copy of Lubellion. And then he's going to go and activate Lubellion. He's going to pitch Chain for cost. And thinking on what to shuffle back. Really, really massive board here. Zombie World literally not doing anything in the mirror match. Kind of interesting that he's main decking it. I think it's just out of like a meta call to like Flu. Because like it can hinder tier. Like it's an annoying card against tier, but like we don't really care. We would prefer to fuse with our graveyard, but you know we can fuse with our hand or our field. And he's gonna make Proskenion, by the way, with Lubellion, and then I forget the other two materials. I'm sorry, but battle phase, Albion's gonna clear over 1. Quiritis, probably most likely Quiritis activating his effect here to 0 everything. Quiritis swinging over the Banshee, I believe, and now Proskenion declaring into the Dramaturge, and then that will allow Chimera, unless Chimera already attacked, unless something can't attack. One of them was made off of Branded in red. I think it was the Quiritis. So he's gonna swing with Dramaturge and Chimera. Just Quiritis. Sorry, I'm gonna look this up. Quiritis would have made his own Dramaturge 0. So I don't know if that would have changed the state of the game at all. But our opponent was like had no cards in hand and open board. Like I don't think it was really gonna happen. So we see Archer take game 1, and game 2 is gonna start. Normal summon, is that Keeper of Dragon Magic? Pitching Ghost Reaper? That is Keeper of Dragon Magic. He's gonna go ahead and add a poly or a regular fusion spell. Kind of cool tech. Adding the Branded Fusion. You're gonna go ahead and activate Branded Fusion here. That was actually really, really cool. That was sick. I've never seen that. Gonna go and send it Albaz. I couldn't catch the last card. Maybe it was Scythe. It's probably Scythe because he's making an Albion. So I'm assuming it's gonna be like a very similar line of play as to last game. And then effective Albion. And then our opponent's gonna go ahead and chain Magnemite. I think targeting Albaz. Did he have Albaz in hand? Holy shit! Did he just banish Albaz from hand and the Scythe? I think that's what he just did. Dude, that's kind of nice. He had the Albaz in hand for that. Banishing Albaz and Winter Cherries for a copy of Lubellion. And then, does he have 2 Winter Cherries in hand? I think he just discarded another one, but I don't know. Activate Lubellion. Gonna go ahead and shuffle back. Or he's pitching a Winter Cherries. Gonna go ahead and shuffle back Albaz and Lubellion probably. For Mr. Mirror Jade. Yeah, that is correct. Mr. Mirror Jade. I'm also going to assume Archer activated Magnemite's effect on summon. We'll find out. We'll find out together. So we do notice that these are 2 different lists, right? We have Archer on the left playing like a branded Bystial. What you doing on your phone, bro? Get off your phone. And our opponent on the right playing like a Scythe Lock variant. We see Mirror Jade activate, sending a copy of Albion to banish the Magnemite here. So end board is like what? Keeper Dragon Magic, Albion, and Mirror Jade. And then end phase, he's gonna go ahead and yeah, they're both gonna activate their effects. So opponent on the right is gonna go ahead and set a copy of. Let's see who grabs their card first, bro. Is that branded Banishment? I think that was Banishment. And then Magnemite is going to go ahead and grab a copy of Fallen of Albaz. We have no Scythe Lock. Banishment is kind of like a super poly, like a trap super poly that your opponent can't respond to, so it's fair and balanced. He has 1 card in hand. We see Archer activate Albion here. He's going to go ahead and dump a copy of Retribution. Do I know Despia? You send Retribution now with this, right? If you're playing Retribution, you send it. How well do I know Despia? I've never played this deck. I'm only saying Retribution because it has the Graveyard Recursion effect. I'm dead wrong. I mean, opening's good too, right? Because opening protects your shit from destruction. Unless you drew Retribution as well. I don't play Despia. Don't hate me, okay? I'm going to go ahead and bottom the Albion draw card. Normal summon Aluber. Activate the effect of Aluber. Aluber is going to grab... did he open the Branded Fusion? Did not. Add Branded Fusion to the hand. He's going to go and activate the Branded Fusion here. Branded Fusion is going to send a copy of... we know Albaz is a material. It's just a matter of what he makes. I think you make Lubellion here. Hear me out. You make Lubellion to play around Banishment, because Banishment banishes them. So if you make Albion, you lose if they get banished, because Albion has to banish. If you make Lubellion, you don't care if the materials get banished. I don't know. That's my thought. Is that Light Hex Sealed Fusion? What the fuck? Albaz and Light Hex Sealed Fusion for Albion. Gonna declare the effect of Albion here. Not activating the Branded Banishment. If that is Branded Banishment, I'm pretty sure it was. But he's gonna go and fuse Albion and Albaz for Lubellion. Activating the effect of Lubellion, pitching another Albaz for cost. It is Branded Banishment. He's gonna target his Albion here. And he's going to fuse with the Lubellion and the Aluber. Let me read Banishment. You just fuse your opponent. Oh, that's sick. That's crazy. Banishment's crazy. So he just got rid of his Lubellion. Does Lubellion still trigger? Can Lubellion still trigger? Because you just shuffle back materials. Wait, it did still trigger. Yeah, right? He's making Dragoon? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck is going on? Did he shuffle back Light Hexil Fusion? And Lubellion? I think that's what he did. Yeah. I think he didn't know that Lubellion wouldn't still... Wait, no, he didn't shuffle back Lubellion. What the fuck did I miss? I missed something. Oh, man, I missed something. Damn. We see our opponent activate... Or not our opponent. We see Archer activate Branded in red, targeting Albaz. Gonna fuse with Albaz and Adlib for a copy of Brigand, the Glory Dragon. Gonna go and activate Adlib, targeting to Reborn. He has a Lubellion in hand, I think. Targeting a Reborn Albaz here. I really think if our opponent activated Banishment, like, you definitely activate Banishment when you see... Oh! Mercurier! Holy shit! Normal Albaz, effective Albaz, pitching Lubellion, chain Stapelia, chain Mercurier. That's cracked. Wait. Why did you do that? You don't... So... I'm gonna assume Archer doesn't know the interaction with contact fusing. I think he discarded Lubellion to fuse with the dragons. You don't have to do that. You literally could have just, like, set Albaz and then just fucking fuse with his dragons and he can't respond. Or, like, fuse with his Mirror Jade, but then Mirror Jade's gonna blow up your board. But then you would just negate it with Dragoon. So, I don't know. I'm pretty sure that's what happened there. Battle, Dragoon is going to crash with the Mirror Jade. That's really interesting. Doesn't Dragoon have the effect to pop a card? Up to the number... Oh, never mind. You can't. It only has that effect if you use a normal. I thought you could use that at least once. What the fuck is happening? He's banishing a opening to protect something. Oh, he's banishing opening to protect on end phase destruction of Mirror Jade. And it's gonna go... Dude, I'm so lost this game. I'm so sorry. Like, I'm like really confused. Our opponent's gonna add Branded Fusion off of the Albion that got fused in end phase. And then Archer is also going to add a copy of Branded Fusion. I think for his own Albaz. Let me read Lenatus. Lenatus is like a polymerization or a normal spell or fusion normal spell. Okay. So they both have Branded Fusion live for the next turn. So that was end phase. Our opponent on the right is gonna go ahead and activate Branded Fusion here. I think Brigand only has protection from like... I think Brigand has protection from destruction or something. Cannot be destroyed by battle. And your opponent cannot target other monsters you control with monster effects. Wait a minute. That means you can't target Albaz with Stapelia, which means you didn't need a Mercurier, and you could have Mercuried the Mirror Jade. Oh, man, this match. Oh, man. Well, hopefully the players will be learning from everything. I'm sorry that I did not see what our player on the right was doing. Just know he activated Branded Fusion, sent Albaz and like something else. He has a Lubellion, so he didn't shuffle back Lubellion. Probably made like Albion or some shit. Shuffled that back instead. Like made Albion, and then Albion brought out Lubellion, and then Lubellion like shuffled back Albaz and the Albion for Mirror Jade, and the Mirror Jade sent Albion to banish the Brigand, and then battle phase swing in for 57. Sorry, but like this match is like kind of a mess. What the fuck? Oh no, he's searching that. I thought he was activating another one. I was like, what the fuck? I was like, that's not right. That's not how that card works. That card has a once per turn on it. So we see our opponent on the right pass the turn. Yeah, I mean, I think this match could have gone like way smoother. I think I think that there were like a couple big misplays. Our opponent on the right should have activated banishment when Archer summoned Albion, because Albion has to banish the material. So if you just fucking banish his wait, is that how that works? Oh god, wait, I'm an idiot. Am I an idiot? I think I'm just an idiot. Never mind. I thought banishment banishes the material. I mean, it does, but you banish from field, so it would have just banished Albion. Look, our opponent, our Archer activates Brand Fusion, makes Albion, activates Allure, banishes Aluber, activates Patchwork, Poly and Chain. Like, I don't think I really need to like explain what he's doing here. I just kind of want to cover like what was happening earlier. So maybe the banishment play a little earlier wasn't exactly a misplay. That's just my misunderstanding of the deck. However, the situation where Archer goes normal summon Albaz, I think is where a lot of like misunderstanding of the game comes from. Because normal summon Albaz, declare effect to fusion, but you're contact fusing. I mean, technically, like, he could just be activating the effect, but there's no reason to. You're contact fusing. You could just say no effect. But, so I don't think that that's the case. I think it literally is just a misunderstanding of how contact fusion works as a function. Because since he declared the effect of Albaz, our opponent was able to chain Stapelia and try and target Albaz, and then it had Archer activate Mercurier, but you can't even target Albaz in the first place because of Brigand. So I really do think Archer should have won that game too. I mean, I don't know. Maybe there's another point in early game where like it could have been done differently. Yeah, like that whole scenario just shouldn't have even been a thing. Like, there have been other misplays on this channel, right? Where it's like, oh, the situation wouldn't have changed because like, oh, you still have a target to go into. Like, I'm thinking of like making Elf instead of like Dark. Like, you have a link to target to trigger another monster. However, in this case, it's literally just like, you can't even target this monster, but he's able to target it, and then that makes you use Mercurier when you could have used Mercurier on the Mirror Jade effect. And then, yeah, like, the game should have just like not had even gone to that point. But it's just a misunderstanding of I think the contact fuse function, as well as not knowing your own cards, as in Brigand. We see Archer activate. Sorry, I wasn't really paying attention. I was just like really I really wanted to like give my my opinion on that, you know. I think it's kind of an important thing. All the branded players are gonna, you know, probably give their takes in the comments as well, and I don't blame them. But this is how you learn. We see effect of Cartesia here to summon herself and using herself as fusion material with Dramaturge to make Masquerade, and then effect Dramaturge to reborn itself. Other than that, it was like Branded Fusion sent Albaz, Light Hexil Fusion for Albion, and then he got he activates like Branded Regain, sets a trap card, and we see them shake hands there, and that's the game. I guess our opponent just couldn't play through oh no, they're going in at time. I just looked at how long the video is. They're going in at time. So yeah, I mean, that was the kind of branded mirror match. It wasn't really, because Archer was playing like a branded Bystial with Ra's Disciple. There's the Ra's Disciple. And then our opponent was kind of playing like a Scythe variant of it. I'm not sure how I'm going to title the video, but yeah, hope you guys enjoyed this video. I will have a round 4 posted maybe tomorrow or Wednesday. We'll see. I'm going to go ahead and peace out. Appreciate all the support lately, guys. See ya.